What's up? So what's up? That was Queen of Wands. What's up, Queen of Wands? Queen of Cups. I'm sorry. What's up, Queen of Cups? A little sexy little thing here. Sitting at the edge of your throne. You know, you kind of propped up. You're like, I'm ready. Like I'm looking for a suitor. It's kind of like I'm interested. You know, sitting by yourself. Maybe you're alone. Maybe you're not in a relationship, or maybe you're just single, but you're not being betrayed, and you're not trying to cause betrayals, or third parties. You know, you're not putting up with no betrayals, no lies, no none of that. And you're not putting up with third parties. You're not putting up with you're not trying to get into like multiple relationships and stuff. You're not, because it just leads to all kinds of crap. So you just you're picking up and walking away from whatever was in the past. You know what I mean? You're not looking back. And you've been sitting there and thinking about like new ideas, new things to do, or new way to go. Or are you looking at things different? You know, you're having different thoughts about stuff, and how much, like what you really want and what you don't want and stuff like that, And now you're moving forward. Maybe you were stuck. You know what I mean? You were like in that hangman. You were like just sitting there thinking, you know what I mean, resting, coming up with stuff in your head, thinking and all that stuff. And now you're moving forward. You're no longer thinking. You're pushing forward and officially, you know what I mean? Like you're just pushing forward, like, and moving on. Working by yourself or working on your pinnacles. You're not paying attention to anybody else. You're not paying attention to anything else around you, other than what you have to. And you're balancing yourself out. You're trying to get yourself back into balance with everything. Trying to get a pinnacle, even a small pinnacle, or maybe this pinnacle is coming in, or maybe you moved ahead and working, and now someone's juggling whether bringing in a pinnacle for you. Maybe this person that's in a different world, they're in a different place. Maybe they're a star. I mean, like they see you in the world now. They see you're out and moving around, like, and actually pushing forward and leaving things in the past and leaving the betrayals, third parties, all that. The Queen of Cups, you're leaving all that in the past and working on your pinnacle, working on yourself and balancing yourself out so you can actually come up where you can offer this pinnacle, I guess, to this person you see in the world here. You can offer it to the world, or offer it to this woman that you see as your world. And so you're keeping things close. You're keeping your pinnacles close right now. You're holding on to everything. You're not spending much. You're not doing a whole lot. You're not being greedy. You're being, you know what I mean? You're just keeping it to yourself. You're being being protective. You're being cautious. You're being oh shit, penny pincher. There you go. Yeah. Or maybe it's something you're walking away from. Mm. 8-8. Maybe that's what you're juggling. You're juggling on whether like, oh, do I just offer like this pinnacle to this person I see in the world, or whatever, or do I keep it to myself? You know what I mean? And you're walking away from keeping it to yourself. You're walking away from being like greedy or like just very overcautious, over protective of your pinnacles, and you're celebrating. You know what I mean? You're celebrating a new phase. You know, or possibly there's people still gossiping about something, you walking away. You know, or they think you walked away and they're gossiping. But you're just looking in a new world. You're going in a different route. You're looking somewhere else. You know, or you see the world differently. You put 2-2, and you're pushing forward with this new way of thought, and you're leaving everything behind you in the past. You're leaving it in the past, and you're just moving forward, balancing yourself out, working on your pinnacles, so you can actually move forward where you have a pinnacle where you can see the world, possibly. You know what I mean? Where you could, walk away from home or whatever and go travel, go see the mountains, go to another country or something, and have a celebration, have a feast, see new things, see a new world, see the world, see how small the world actually is. I mean, I know the world's big and all, but I'm saying, you know what I mean? See how small, go and travel and see how small your world actually was. Yeah. And you might do this with a few people, 3-3. You know what I mean? It might be you and your kids, or it might be you and a counterpart, or it might be you and just a group. You know what I mean? Friends or something. I want to go do something. Or you could be working and people are talking behind your back and gossiping, but you're not even paying attention to them. You're looking at a new world. You're looking at a different parallel. You're like something, and you're just walking away from their stupidity and holding on to your pinnacles. Or you're walking away from them being greedy of your pinnacles, of holding on to your pinnacles, and because you see them in the world, you see them in a different light. Like you see them or they see you in the world, one of the two. But they want to offer you a pinnacle for this, and they're juggling it because they see you working on your pinnacles now and moving forward. No longer in like this hangman position, no longer just on in your thoughts and all. You've picked up and left things in the past, like the heartbreaks, and you're not looking for none. I mean, the third party's heartbreaks, you're not looking for none, and you left it alone. The betrayals, you left them alone, you're not looking for none. And possibly you walk away from this Queen of Cups, or this Queen of Cups is looking at you. One of the two. Yeah. But you're going to get victory because you were sitting there working by yourself, working on your pinnacles. A lot of these people are back here plotting on you and doing all kinds of other shit. you're gonna get victory over this because you're minding your own fucking business. And it's gonna be a big thing. Somebody's 888 going away, or they're like in spiritual jail, they're tied up, they're blinded, and they're bound, you know what I mean? Something to this King of Cups. So this is that Queen of Cups that you probably left behind. This might be their counterpart. This might be a couple right here. That's both looking at you, because they're both looking forward and like sitting at the edge of their seat. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do next? Here's Queen of Cups. It's Queen of Pentacles too. That's who I want to do next, probably. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just saying. But nah, probably just, you know, maybe you're in the, like, you could be the, I mean, you could be the King of Pentacles. I'd say, you know, split the energies around, do what you want, you know. But you could be grounded, just nurturing your pentacles, like I said, working on your pentacles and everything, and, you know, trying to offer up this cup, you know what I mean, trying to get this cup, and this is what you're working for. You're working for this Ace of Cups, you know what I mean, you're trying to get these pentacles, you're nurturing your pentacles, you're watching your pentacles, you're getting your pentacles, you know what I mean, and now you want it, now you're getting this cup. Or this Queen of Pentacles is going to bring you a cup. She's going to bring you something, because she sees what this King of Cups and Queen of Cups did, and maybe she's bringing this this Ace of Pentacles too. So I don't know. You tell me. Peace out.